Hey everybody, welcome to the show that's always in four-wheel drive. That's right, it's 5 minutes you won't get back. Little show where we waste 5 minutes of your time, but just remember, as always, the 5 minutes doesn't start until I say it does, or she does. I'm Brian.
I'm Heather, and happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, just wanted to share useless information. So according to the Google, did you know that pumpkins, you know how we carve pumpkins?
I do.
Originally,
I horribly carved them. Yes.
Originally they were carved out of turnips.
What?
Originally
Really?
they were carved out of turnips. It had to do with, there's a whole long thing. Again, this is according to the Google. I did not fact check. But anyway, according to it all started like with the Celtic and Celtic lore. And so what they had over there, there's a story about a guy named Jack, and he tricked the devil, and there's a thing.
Turnips.
Anyway,
Maybe
but
I
what
have
they
heard
had
that.
was turnips. So they had turnips there, and then when some of those stories came over here to the U.S., we have pumpkins.
So boys and girls, remember,
So that's what you
always
have.
carve a good turnip.
Yeah.
Nothing says Halloween like a good carved turnip.
Yep.
Take that, pumpkins.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
they put candles and carved faces into turnips.
all right,
There you
so okay, so we're gonna be doing some. Just before we start, we're gonna be doing some Halloween stuff this next couple weeks
Wait, what?
because it's October. So, anyways,
No,
yeah.
doesn't feel like
Oh,
October.
well, I know, not here it does.
Not here.
Not here in good old
Anyway.
Myrtle Beach. All right, anyway, the 5 minutes
Starts. Boom.
right now.
Started.
Okay, so this week we're gonna talk about real quick our favorite scary movies. Well, not our favorite scary movies, but scary movies that scared us as kids. And it's not gonna be anything revelatory, but I'm gonna let Heather talk first.
Oh yeah, because mine's not all that exciting.
No,
I
it is
guess.
actually.
Okay, not my favorite Halloween movie, but when I was like 7, I'm pretty sure I was 7. I went to like my best friend at the time. She had a sleepover for her birthday, and we watched movies like The Last Unicorn, I think was
The
one of them.
Last
I don't know
Unicorn.
why I know that.
What a
It's like,
sleeper.
I feel like, yeah, The Last Unicorn. And then we watched a movie called Sleepaway Camp. So, there was like a scene in that movie where it's kind of like Psycho, you know, like the shower and the knife thing. It was a horror movie. It was a horror movie and I was 7. Anyway, so I walked out during the shower scene because I just was freaked out. I thought it was awful. And I did not watch scary movies until I was like in my 20s.
Until
after
she
that.
met me, no.
It disturbed me so bad. I did not watch the rest of the movie. I will say that as an adult, my lovely husband has allowed me to watch the movie again as an adult. And, you know, okay, it was a cheesy 80s movie. But when I was 7, it freaked me out.
Yeah.
Enough that I had no desire. I did not watch like scary movies at all until I like for the next 15 years. It stuck with me. I had shower issues.
I had
like, not that I shower, like, you know, but anyway, yeah, it stuck with me. It creeped me out.
I had to make her watch Psycho with the shower scene. And she wouldn't do it, but we got over that. But once again, part of this is talking about movies that scared us. But now we watch them and we're like, oh.
Yeah, I was kind of like, Anyway, so there's mine, Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp, and I've seen Sleepaway Camp. We watched all. What is there? There's 3 of them.
I think I only watched the first one.
No, we watched all
of
3, and it went downhill like most sequels. Not that the first one was that much of a stellar Shakespearean effort, but the plot twist in Sleepaway Camp, which I'm not going to spoil, check it out if you can. The plot twist was cool, even though it was kind of weird. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. But 2 and 3 didn't. They just carried that plot twist over in the other movies, and it just wasn't successful.
Which I didn't know about the plot twist until like
because you didn't
sometime
finish
in the last
movie.
like I don't know 8 years because I didn't watch it till recently.
But
it's
yeah.
been like 5 or 6 years.
But
I don't know.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
The first one was just 80s slasher fun. The
Yeah.
other 2 were not good 80s slasher fun. It was horrible.
But it impacted me at 7.
Yes, she didn't watch horror movies. Mine, while it didn't impact me from watching horror movies, mine was, and you're probably all familiar with this, the Trilogy of Terror. Featuring my favorite guy, the Zuni Fetish Doll. He's my buddy now. But anyway, I remember this coming on ABC, and it was a television show. It wasn't a movie. It's a TV show. And I remember seeing the commercials for it as a kid, and I begged my parents, because I'm old, so I was like 7 or... I think I was around 7. And I was like, please, I want to watch this. This looks so cool. Please, please. And my parents actually did let me watch it. Not a big check mark for doing some good parental skills there, parents. But anyway, it's 3 episodes, of course, and the last episode is the Zuni Fetish Doll. I don't think I remember even watching the other 2. I think I remember in the living room the Zuni fetish doll one, the chain falls off him, he comes to life, and he starts running around the room. And as soon as that chain fell off and he came to life, I freaked out. I went to my room and got under my covers, and I just like hid there in sheer terror of the Zuni fetish doll. And I grew up loving horror films, but I did not revisit Trilogy of Terror until I believe my college years. So through high school, I was watching Friday the 13th, Halloween. I was watching everything, but I would not watch a Trilogy of Terror because of the Zuni fetish doll. In fact, I remember being at my aunt's house in middle school, I think, and there was a commercial, and I knew what it was. It was I think it was a shot where, if you remember, he comes out of the bathtub, and I think they cut, I'm like, wait, is this a Zuni fetish? He popped up out of the bathtub, and I turned the TV off, went in the other room, I'm like, I'm not gonna do this. I was in middle school, and I was like, I can't believe this thing is still terrifying me. So then in college, I watched it, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Now, mind you, I still think he's kind of creepy, but in a cool way. If the Zuni fetish doll showed up and promised not to kill me, I'd go have lunch with him. Me and Zuni could go over to Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A, and he could be like, "Ya-da-da, ya-da-da, ya-da-da." That means he's ordering a spicy deluxe chicken sandwich. I know, because I've learned his language. I've studied it now.
There you go.
And we're done with the 5 minutes. But anyways, yes, the Zuni fetish doll, I'm over it now. He's my buddy. We hang out. Shoot. We even watch his own movie and make fun of him. He makes fun of himself. So check out Sleepaway Camp.
Or don't.
I think most people have probably seen Trilogy of Terror. At least they know about the Zuni fetish. But for this Halloween, check them both out. Don't check out the sequels. They even made a sequel to the Trilogy of Terror in the 90s or 2000 or whatever. That was bad too. Don't check that out. But check out those. Support some good scary movies. And yeah, that's all we got.
Okay.
So I'm Brian.
I'm Heather.
And just remember, it isn't a great day until we wasted 5 minutes of your time. I'm just gonna do my impersonation again. That hurts your throat.